What's up, guys? Adam of AS Trains here, and welcome to Train Room Tour Part 4. Yep, this is the old train room, or at least what's left of it. I've been meaning to do a video of this, and I figured I better do it now before the trailer is 100% gone. So immediately, I know a lot of you guys are asking, whoa, what in the world happened? Well, about to explain. Alright, so if you guys have noticed, if you pay attention to my videos and where they're being filmed, you may have noticed that I have not posted a train video in the train room for the past 2, possibly 3 years. And this is kind of why, but the real reason is, starting about 3 years ago, I happened to notice that the extent of the rotting damage was getting too bad, and I knew it would only be a matter of time before it would ruin my trains. So I decided it's about time that this trailer it needs to go. So I packed up everything, started putting it into storage, and during that time I actually went ahead and started downsizing a good portion of my collection, mostly HO. Getting rid of stuff I didn't really play with, or just bought on a whim and didn't have any regards to it. I don't think I mentioned this, but when I was a young kid, also a young teenager, I went through a phase in my life where I did not, as long as it was a train or something train related, I was game. I was all for it. I had no regards to what it was, as long as it was a train, which is why most of my collection comprised of a lot of cheap stuff. Well, I see the disadvantage of it, but I've also found that as an opportunity to maybe gain back some of my money. So I went ahead and started selling some of those trains. And I still have plenty of trains. It's just I'm refining my collection. I'm not just buying everything I see, which I'd say is a good thing. But back to the trailer. The rotting damage was just getting too bad, and I packed up the trains, and the trailer actually sat dormant for a long time until about last October, I believe. I believe it was last October 2017. And my parents said, okay, I think it is time you need to get started on tearing down the trailer. And I agreed. I said, yeah, it's not going to get rid of itself. I need to get started on it. So I started tearing down the inside, getting all the framework out of it, so then it would be nothing but just the roof and the side sections. Tore all that down, salvaged anything that was metal, aluminum, the aluminum sides, anything steel, copper, the stove, the sink, you name it. Anything that was metal, I scratched it and I turned it into the scrapyard, and I won't lie, I made a little bit of money off of it. Of course, I still have plenty of metal to go, because I'm going to be cutting up all the sheet metal that was on the bottom, and also I'm going to be cutting up the frame. I am not going to risk selling this frame and then someone gets in a wreck, and then then I'm at risk of a repercussion, something like that. But this is what's left of it, and I figured you guys should see it one last time, because I'm sure, even though I haven't really got any comments about it, I'm sure some of you have been wondering, hey, why haven't you, they're probably asking me in their mind, hey, why haven't you posted anything in the train room? Well, here's why. There's no way I can do anything with this now. So yeah, just figured I'd give you guys one last look. I've said my final goodbyes to the train room when it was actually still a train room before I started tearing it down, but for you guys, this is your chance to say goodbye to the train room as well, because once it's gone, it's gone. It's bittersweet, more so bitter than anything. The sweet part, or the bitter part, is I'm having to get rid of it. I got this when I was still a fairly young kid, and I remember I made a lot of great memories in this trailer. The sweet part, wait, now I'm confused. The bitter part is I'm having to get rid of it, but the sweet part was that this was the first place where I could store all my trains and play with my trains. I'll never forget that. So that's the bittersweet part. So I am not going to say I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because this is a video I've been dreading to do, but I figured I better do it now, let you guys in on it. So rate, comment, and if you want to, subscribe. That's it for now. I'm Adam Swindell, and I shall see you next time. Stay tuned for more videos.